How to break the cycle of toxic behavior, a guide to becoming a non-toxic person. In today's world, it's not uncommon to come across individuals who possess toxic traits. Toxicity is a term used to describe negative behavior patterns that can be detrimental to one's mental and emotional well-being. Being a toxic person can harm relationships, damage reputations, and even lead to isolation. However, it is never too late to change and become a better person. In this article, we will discuss how to not be a toxic person. 1. Be self-aware. The first step towards not being a toxic person is to be self-aware. It is crucial to understand one's behavior and how it affects others. Take the time to reflect on your actions and reactions, and ask yourself if they are appropriate. Pay attention to feedback from others and try to see things from their perspective. Being self-aware will help you identify toxic traits and work on changing them. 2. Practice empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It is an essential quality that can help prevent toxic behavior. Practicing empathy means listening actively to others and trying to understand their emotions. It also involves putting oneself in another's shoes and imagining how they feel. Empathy can help build positive relationships and prevent misunderstandings. 3. Communicate effectively. Communication is key to building healthy relationships. However, poor communication can lead to conflicts and misunderstandings. It is important to communicate effectively by being clear, concise, and respectful. When communicating, listen actively and try to understand the other person's point of view. Avoid attacking or blaming others, and instead, express your thoughts and feelings in a constructive manner. 4. Take responsibility. Toxic people often blame others for their problems and refuse to take responsibility for their actions. However, taking responsibility is essential to avoid toxic behavior. It involves acknowledging mistakes and apologizing when necessary. It also means making amends and working on improving oneself. Taking responsibility shows maturity and builds trust with others. 5. Practice forgiveness. Holding grudges and refusing to forgive can lead to toxic behavior. It is essential to practice forgiveness, both for oneself and others. Forgiveness involves letting go of negative emotions and moving on from past hurts. It also means giving others a chance to make amends and grow. Forgiveness can improve relationships and promote positive behavior. 6. Set boundaries. Setting boundaries is an essential part of not being a toxic person. Boundaries involve identifying what is acceptable and unacceptable behavior from others. It also means communicating those boundaries and enforcing them when necessary. Setting boundaries can help prevent toxic behavior and promote healthy relationships. 7. Practice self-care. Taking care of oneself is essential to avoid toxic behavior. Self-care involves engaging in activities that promote physical, mental, and emotional well-being. It also means setting aside time for relaxation and rejuvenation. Practicing self-care can improve one's mood, reduce stress, and promote positive behavior. In conclusion, not being a toxic person involves self-awareness, empathy, effective communication, taking responsibility, forgiveness, setting boundaries, and practicing self-care. By following these steps, one can build healthy relationships and promote positive behavior. Remember, change takes time, but it is never too late to become a better person. 8. Avoid gossiping and negativity. Gossiping and spreading negativity can be toxic to oneself and others. It involves speaking negatively about others, spreading rumors, and engaging in unnecessary drama. It can harm relationships, damage reputations, and lead to a toxic environment. Avoiding gossip and negativity can promote positive behavior and build trust with others. 9. Practice active listening. Active listening is a crucial part of effective communication and can help prevent misunderstandings. It involves paying attention to what the other person is saying, asking clarifying questions, and reflecting on what was said. Active listening can help build empathy, improve relationships, and prevent toxic behavior. 10. Be open to feedback. Being open to feedback can help one identify toxic behavior and work on improving oneself. It involves listening to feedback from others and considering their perspective. It also means being open to constructive criticism and making changes when necessary. Being open to feedback can promote self-improvement and prevent toxic behavior. 11. Practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude can promote positive behavior and improve one's mood. It involves acknowledging and appreciating the good things in life, both big and small. Gratitude can help reduce stress, promote positivity, and prevent toxic behavior. 12. Seek help if necessary. If one is struggling with toxic behavior, seeking help from a professional or support group can be beneficial. It can provide a safe space to discuss issues, gain insight, and work on improving oneself. Seeking help can promote self-improvement and prevent further harm to oneself and others. In conclusion, not being a toxic person involves a combination of self-awareness, empathy, effective communication, taking responsibility, forgiveness, setting boundaries, practicing self-care, avoiding gossiping and negativity, practicing active listening, being open to feedback, practicing gratitude, and seeking help if necessary. By following these steps, one can promote positive behavior, build healthy relationships, and lead a fulfilling life. Remember, change takes time, but it is never too late to become a better person. It's important to remember that becoming a non-toxic person is a journey, and it takes time and effort. One must be patient with themselves and others, as change is a gradual process. It's also important to surround oneself with positive influences and people who support personal growth. By becoming a non-toxic person, one can not only improve their own life but also positively impact the lives of those around them. Toxic behavior can harm relationships, lead to isolation, and negatively impact mental health. By practicing positive behavior, one can build healthy relationships, promote emotional well-being, and lead a more fulfilling life. In conclusion, becoming a non-toxic person involves a combination of self-awareness, empathy, effective communication, taking responsibility, forgiveness, setting boundaries, practicing self-care, avoiding gossiping and negativity, practicing active listening, being open to feedback, practicing gratitude, and seeking help if necessary. By following these steps, one can promote positive behavior, build healthy relationships, and lead a more fulfilling life. It is never too late to make a change and become a better person. Remember that no one is perfect, and it's okay to make mistakes along the way. What's important is that one takes responsibility for their actions and makes a commitment to improve themselves. It's also important to recognize that toxic behavior can be deeply ingrained and may require professional help to overcome. In addition to personal growth, becoming a non-toxic person can also have a positive impact on society as a whole. Toxic behavior is often rooted in societal issues such as discrimination, inequality, and trauma. By promoting positive behavior and empathy, one can contribute to a more inclusive and compassionate society. In conclusion, becoming a non-toxic person is a journey that requires self-reflection, commitment, and patience. By following the steps outlined in this article, one can promote positive behavior, build healthy relationships, and lead a more fulfilling life. Remember, change starts with oneself, and by becoming a non-toxic person, one can contribute to a more positive and compassionate society.